Welcome to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. I am Josh May.
I am Katie Arnold.
I am Leah Hills.
And I'm Ross Bacon.
And we are four of the Mega Group Realtors with Remax of Grand Rapids coming to you today. Another episode, Living in Grand Rapids. And you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be here because today we are going to promote some local businesses focused on wellness and self-care. And you know what? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Once I get to the thing that I want to talk about, like this stuff is right up my alley. I'm always looking for something to make me feel good. And there's plenty of places in and around Grand Rapids that can help with that. So who's kicking us off today?
I'm going to go. I have not done this. I've heard many things about this. It's total coincidence, actually, that a friend of mine on Facebook posted asking about these. But I don't know if any of you guys have done the flotation therapy pods before. Anybody?
I'm actually disappointed that I haven't. I'll tell you that much.
It's on my radar. It is on my radar.
I've heard good things. I have another friend. She's been doing them for years, actually. She goes quite a bit. If you're not familiar with what these are, the flotation therapy pods are like these, think like these space age looking pod things. You get in and they close the lid on you. It sounds terrifying, but then these lights, the sensory lights come on. You're just floating in a little bit of water. And it's kind of like a meditative, relaxing session while you're in this little pod. I've heard.
How do you float, Ross?
Well, Josh, did you learn that in swim class?
Well, no, you got to tell the viewers that you float because it is filled with salt.
Water.
Yes, it's filled with salt. So it keeps you afloat. So you're at no risk of, drowning. It's not like you're sitting in the deep end, just floating in this pool. But I've heard it's extremely relaxing. The first session and maybe the second sessions are a little awkward because it's so quiet. And you're just kind of there, you're not really sure what to do. So a good friend of mine mentioned, she's like, once you get past that first or second session, it really it's amazing experience. You can spend as little as a half an hour to maybe an hour in there, all different kinds of packages. And Grand Rapids has a location where you can do that. So we'll include the link maybe below. Mm-hmm. Right, Katie?
We'll
do that. We will do that. Our producer, Katie, will handle that for us.
I would love to know, like, where's your mind going to take you in that hour? Is it going to take you somewhere? Are you going to fall asleep? What do you think?
I don't think you would fall asleep, but I definitely think your mind is going to take you on an adventure.
No, I've always wondered too, is it hot water? Is it like a hot tub?
Well, it's got to be
lukewarm.
It's got to be comfortable.
Yeah,
it's got to be like warm because I would not want to be in a cold float. I'll tell you that much.
The water is 94.5 degrees.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Not quite hot tub, but not quite pool.
Comfortable.
Right in between.
It's like a warm pool.
Yes. Yeah. 60-minute sessions, 1,100 pounds of Epsom salts.
Epsom salt. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about not floating. You just lay there and you will float. Awesome. So Leah, why don't you take us to our next place?
All right. So I'm a huge advocate for self-care. I mean, I think relaxing, being by yourself, just enjoying yourself for like a second or two with the busy world going on. So I'm going to talk about urban massage. Everyone loves a good massage. They have 30-minute and a 50-minute massage. They have hot stone massage, which actually is one of my favorites, believe it or not, guys. I love a hot stone massage. They have a prenatal massage also. This is just your go-to place for massages, even during the winter time. Get out there, get your massage. We all need that self-care, and I'm sure you'll feel wonderful after all the massages that you will have during the winter. So yes.
Plus, they're over in one of our favorite neighborhoods that we've talked about on this podcast. They're right over in Creston.
They are my favorite place. Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Katie, you're next. What do we got? Where are you taking us?
Well, I'm really excited. I have not tried this place either, but this is called Sweat Sauna. It's actually right down the street from our office. So there's really no excuse why anyone on our team has not gone here, but it's an infrared sauna that you can get like a membership to. And infrared sauna is like different from like your traditional sauna with like that steam where they like heat the air. Infrared is supposed to be a lot more gentle and almost like that feeling that you get when you're like laying out in the sun. and kind of like soaking in your vitamin D. So it's supposed to be so good at like really kind of getting to the body on like a cellular level and helping heal the body on a cellular level. I'm super intrigued by this. I have not tried this place. I definitely want to at some point, because saunas and like sweating is like so good for detoxifying. This place looks like I'm super intrigued.
No, infrared saunas, they've come on the scene over the past couple of years. Really good for muscle recovery. It's very, very, very well known and widely used with people that are doing a lot of training and just need to get some muscle recovery. You'll go in the infrared sauna and that helps.
Yeah, it's also good for mold detoxification.
There you go. Absolutely. So a number of things, a number of benefits, and that's cool. And, to be honest with you, I've done it before. So
have you been to Sweat?
At Sweat?
I feel bad because I haven't. So,
okay, so you need to go check out Sweat. It's right.
I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to check it out.
Drive by it every single day.
Every day.
I know.
It's right there.
I'm going to go check it out. So I promise you guys by the next time we talk, I will have been there. Sound good?
Okay. We're going to hold you accountable.
Okay. Well, here we go. The grand finale. One of my favorites in the city for self-care. I have been doing this for years. I'm a very big proponent of IV hydration therapy. Where I go personally is Biofuse, right downtown off of Wealthy Street and the Wealthy Street quarter, kind of in between downtown and East Town. So Biofuse, it's a really nice setting, right? It's like if I'm going to go someplace and get some therapy like this, I want it to be comfortable. I want it to be clean, because you're going to be there for an hour. They've got all these packages where maybe you're feeling a little bit under the weather. Like maybe you feel like you've got a cold coming on. Maybe you just feel like you need a little bit more energy. IV therapy is a big thing. It's a great way to rehydrate yourself. And I just did it last week. I had a little bit of a sickness coming on and I wanted to make sure that I was great. So I went there for an hour and I got the full IV therapy, which includes a ton of vitamins, a ton of minerals, and everything that's going to make you feel better. So I would check out the website because there's a lot of different packages. Honestly, I probably go there like 4 or 5 times a year as needed. So if you're ever dehydrated, if you ever just want to be feeling great for anything, I'm a huge proponent. So any questions for me, guys? Because I feel like
this started a few years ago. I was there when this started for you. We were in Vegas and we saw this advertisement for the IV drip and we just said, you know what, let's give this a shot. Let's see what this is all about. Thought it was going to be a total touristy thing. But when in Rome, you try out things like that and it ended up working really well. If you feel good, feel hydrated, gives you a little energy and Josh just kind of went with it.
At the end of the day, like hey, you've got choices in life, right? And I don't like feeling sluggish really ever. So, thank you for bringing up Vegas. We were in Vegas. Yeah, maybe we had one too many Miller Lights that day and I needed to get rehydrated. So, I did take the easy path. But upon doing that, I learned all of the other benefits that come along with that, just with health and, rehydrating yourself and getting the right minerals and vitamins that we might be deficient on in the wintertime, especially.
I was going to ask Josh, do you have a favorite drip that you like to go get? Because I do see they have a hangover drip, which is probably something similar to what you got in Vegas. But do you like the wellness drip? Do you just get like the
energy
hydrate drip?
So
they have a lot.
Yeah, I get the executive drip. So I do.
Okay.
I like to max it out. I like to max it out as much as I can, but the executive drip pretty much has everything. In the winter time, if we want to go take this a step further, guys, I actually I get a vitamin D shot because in Michigan, we are very deficient in the wintertime of vitamin D without the sun, obviously. So I get a vitamin D shot, which always seems to help. So there's a number of little booster shots you can get, but
a lot cheaper than traveling down to Florida to get your vitamin D.
Right? Absolutely. Yeah. I just tell Mary, hey, listen, no vacations. I got to go to IV therapy today.
We're getting everybody shots this year.
Oh, wow.
But this is a really fun topic because, a lot of ways to take care of yourself and have a good time doing that. So check out some of these local businesses in Grand Rapids after you've floated and, gotten your massages and all that good stuff. We'll let you get back to living in Grand Rapids. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. Please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast and share with your friends. You can find us on Instagram at MayGroupGR or online at marketgrandrapids.com.